Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Treehouse Brewing. These guys are up in Massachusetts. This is their Bright, and they're calling this an American Double or Imperial IPA, but it's only 7.8%. I don't consider them doubles or imperials so they get to the 8% range, but the brewers can call them whatever they like to. But 8% and above would be their, in my opinion, just my opinion, would be that their imperial or double IPAs. So this is only 7.8%. It's pretty close, so they're calling it what they're calling it. I have no control over that. But like I said, I don't consider them imperials or double IPAs till they get to the 8% range. All right, this is, like I said, a 7.8%er. It was sent to me by Dave, so thanks so much, Dave, for sending the beer to me. And this one has a canned on date, and I just got this a couple days ago, guys. 11/29/17, so it's right at the end of its shelf life, in my opinion. 3 months is what I give these IPAs and double IPAs to get all that fresh hop aroma. It's not going to go bad overnight, but it's probably not going to be as tasty right now as it would have been in December. And here today is the 5th of March. So, like I said, right at the end of its shelf life. That is everything we need to talk about. I will say the commercial description is a little bit long, so bear with me here. Bright was created to be a clean and elegant showcase for one of our favorite hops, Mosaic. It is crafted with a simple malt bill and fermented with clean American ale yeast to create a flavor profile that is more functional of its vibrant, fresh ingredients than an expression of yeast characters. Bright aroma is a communicopia of citrus dank. The taste follows suit with notes of grapefruit, sweet berries, and clementine with a gentle orange rind finish. She is dry, soft, and adequately bittered, resulting in a very approachable yet pungent double IPA. So, that is it. We've got all the information. They're calling this a 75 IBU beer, which is a little bit more into the reasonable range. Yesterday's beer from the Single Cut was a single IPA, and it was 110 IBUs, a little heavy on the bitterness for that style and that low of ABV. So this seems to be a little more reasonable. Probably been better reversed. Yesterday's been 75, and this one been 110. Being they're calling it a double, which that's it. I can't think of a single thing else I need to talk about, so it's time to start talking. We'll pop the top on this thing and get it into the glass. Nice 16-ounce can. And while I pour this, guys, I will tell you the cuisine is barbecue, the cheese is peppery, Monterey pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar. Your stronger cheeses. Meat is game, grilled meat, and salmon. Glassware, Schnitzer tulip oversized wine glass. I got my favorite tulip glass today, guys. And it says here it can be cellared for a long period of time, which would be a damn foolish mistake. This is cellared long enough. It's a hair past 3 months, so as far as I'm concerned, and it's just my opinion, it's at the end of its shelf life. If this was available here, I would probably not pick it up, being it's already 3 months old. Nice finger of head. It does look like a filtered beer. I can see the light right through it. It is a nice amber color. to the nose. Nice citrusiness notes on this. I'm sure it's not as pungent as it would have been in December, guys, right after it was canned, than it is here in March. It smells very nice, though. The hops aren't off the chain or anything like that, which is probably what it would have been in December. I think they probably have faded a little bit by now. Little bit of pine and grapefruit in there. More citrusy notes than anything else. Orange. Let's dive in. Let's see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Dave. Tasty beer. I'm just afraid that the hops have faded substantially over what it would have been like in December, now that we're here in March. So let me do the back end pour and sip on this puppy for a little bit and see what we end up with. For a Treehouse brand beer, I would, and being the age of the beer, the hops are a little subdued at this stage of the game. So let's sip on this right out of the fridge, let her taste it, and then we'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Tasty beer, but probably not what it would have been in December, like I said earlier. These beers have a shelf life, and this one is at the end of it. So still a tasty beer, but probably not as pungent, as tasty as it would have been in December. Final chug. Decent beer, but not what I was expecting from these guys. But being with the age of the beer, I can only grade of what I'm tasting and smelling. I do think it's an A beer, but it just stays in the age of the beer. A minus, that's what I'm going to give it. 90 in the scale. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 4.4, which is in their A minus range also. And over to Untapped. Untapped has it at 4.37. That's in their A range. So pick your beers up fresh, drink them fresh, guys, because the hops will fade over time. And like I said, in my humble opinion, 3 months is maximum shelf life. And there's people that tell me, oh, I had this beer 6 months, 8 months, 12 months after the can or bottle on date, and it's still tasty. I can tell the difference, trust me. I've had enough beers, I can tell, especially from the Treehouse. These guys do some outstanding stuff. So drink your beers fresh, guys. That's what I say. That's what I try to do anyway. But anyway, I do appreciate Dave sending it to me. But like I said, I think it's probably been a little tastier within the first 30 to 60 days than what I'm having now. If you've had this one from Treehouse, this is the Bright. Let me know what you think. Until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.